Hello, good morning to everybody. In pedagogy of English, today we will discuss about cognitive approach. This approach we can use for the purpose of teaching English. The cognitive approach to learning was brought forth by Gestalt psychologist. The word Gestalt in German language means whole, total pattern or configuration. The meaning of the Gestalt is what? Whole or total pattern or configuration. This school believes that whole is important than the parts. The Gestalt or configuration brought forth very prominently the characteristic disposition of human species learning with presence of concepts of subjective experiences. Thus, there is less display of mechanical repetition of language items but more of display of subjective cognitive experiences of the learners. So here in cognitive approach, whatever cognitive experiences children are going to get by using their sense organs. So by using a sense organs only, whatever experiences learners are going to use, so by using those areas learners are going to learn a language. Means that learning of the language is going to depends upon sensory channel. Means that whatever a sense organs are there, by using a sense organs we are going to collect language information in a cognitive manner. Whatever cognitive experiences the child is going to get in the society, in the classroom, so that is very useful to develop language among a pupil. Next, cognitive approach lays a stress on meaningful learning. Means that understanding, gaining a knowledge. Means that whatever you are going to learn, first you are going to understand. After understanding only you are going to gain the knowledge. So in cognitive approach, understanding is going to play an important role. Gaining is also going to play an important role. Means that after a learning you are going to understand. After understanding you are going to digest information in your mind, so that is called as gaining a knowledge. So here cognitive approach is prepared by cognitive psychologist. Yes or no? So here cognitive psychologist stress on higher mental process on learning. So in learning of anything, what is going to play an important role? Higher mental process is going to play an important role. So here cognitive psychologists are going to stress on higher mental process. So what is going to be there in higher mental process? One is perception, second one imagination, third one thinking. Perception means what? Whatever experience child is going to in his or in her surrounding environment, he is going to perceive. So that perceiving knowledge is nothing but perception. After perceiving a knowledge, then what is going to play an important role? Imagination. So whatever information you are going to collect, based on that information you are going to do the imagination. So that imagination leads to thinking. So here in higher mental process, perception is going to play an important role. Means that perceiving a knowledge, collecting a knowledge, then based on the perceived knowledge you are going to do the imagination. That imagination leads to the thinking. So in psychology, you already know that Thorndike's learning by trial and error was later supplemented by insight, which means sudden grasping of the solution or flash of understanding. Means that in psychology, one bananas theory is there. Kohler's experiment on apes reaching the bananas. Means that after collecting information from the surrounding environment, suddenly flash will come, solution will come. Means that you are going to grasp information in a flash manner. So this a flash of understanding, sudden grasping of the solution are going to play an important role according to Thorndike's learning. Next, when the learner views the learning situation as a whole, a solution is likely to occur to him like a flash or a lighting. Means that, for example, student is learning something in the classroom. When he is going to view that learning in a whole manner, so what will come? Solution will come. In which manner that solution will come? Solution will come to him like a flash or lighting. Okay. Next, learning by insight is more relevant in learning literature, the basis of the language. Insight means what? Deep getting knowledge in a deep sense manner. In a depth manner, when you are going to get information, that is called as learning by insight. So, for the purpose of getting knowledge of the language literature, what is going to play an important role? Learning by insight is going to play an important role in cognitive approach. Next, cognitive approach also focuses on the intelligence of the learner. So, intelligence of the learner, the G factor of Superman. G factor means what? General factor of the Superman, and VWMPR. Do you know what is meant by VWMPR? V means verbal comprehension, W means word fluency, M means memory, P means perception, and R means reasoning. Okay, so these all are from Thurston. This is implemented by Thurston. So thus, language learning according to cognitivists is largely process of hypothesis. Hypothesis means that you are going to collect information, and by using that information you will try out of utterances. So here you should understand what is meant by an hypothesis. Hypothesis means whatever result you are going to get, you are going to expect a number of result. You are going to form objectives in a hypothesis manner. I am going to achieve this one, I am going to achieve that one. So like that, you are going to prepare a number of solutions, number of generalizations. So those number of generalizations are going to be called as hypothesis. So at each step, the child looks for general rule which will cover a number of particular instances. So these rules are discovered and internalized. Internalized means what? Perceived, collecting into your mind, enabling the learner to produce infinite number of new sentences. Producing of infinite number of new sentences is going to depends upon whatever language you are learning. So that should be internalized, that should be perceived. Then only you can able to produce number of new sentences by using a one language. In teaching pronunciation, the teacher is concerned with the sensory motor sound and articulatory description of the sound. In teaching pronunciation, what is going to play an important role? Sensory motor. Whatever sense organs are there, by using a sense organs, by using a sensory motor, you are going to teach them how to articulate the sound of the each and every letter and word also. Because in learning a language, what is going to play an important role? Pronunciation is going to play an important role. Because meaning of the word is going to depends upon the sound of the word itself only. If you don't know how to pronounce, how to sound that word, you cannot able to send correct meaning of that word to the opposite person. So this skill at advanced level may make use of conceptual knowledge on cognitive learning in the field of language encompasses a wider range from intellectual skills to inferential, reflective and creative learning in the language. In cognitive approach, what is going to play an important role? Intellectual skills, inferential skills means what? Collecting the information. Next, reflective, after collecting information, if that information is going to reflect in another situation, that is going to called as reflective. And last one, creative learning in a language. If you are going to learn language in a simple manner, in a monotony manner, nobody is going to listen your language. So what is going to play an important role in language learning? Creative learning. Whenever you are going to form sentences, whenever you are going to produce a sentences, try to produce sentences in a innovative manner, in a creative manner, so that it can be useful to develop language in you. So this is what is going to play an important role? Cognitive approach is going to play an important role in learning of the language, especially English. Okay, thank you.